Hello and welcome to Tuesday. It's 3:11 right now, and I've talked about what I'm going to be doing yesterday and a couple days ago as well. But here's the plan. So, for a personal project that I promise we'll be talking about soon enough, um, I need to go see a movie. That movie would be Back to Black, which is the title of Amy Winehouse's what is it, 2006 album, 2007, something like that, maybe 2008, around that time, right? It is a biopic based on her life, right? So, I need to go see this film. It starts at 4, and theater is like 20-30 minutes away, so I'll be heading out as soon as I finish recording this clip. The thing is, when I was looking at tickets, like the over the past couple of days, I realized that no one else had really bought tickets. And then when I made the purchase for the ticket just now, maybe a couple hours ago, there were no seats taken, and I'm like, huh. That's not something you encounter in movie theaters. Granted, I'm seeing this film at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, right after Memorial Day, so things are, not. I'm not so sure is this peak times. Kids are still in school. This is a rated R film too, but school is ending nowish, for the summer, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like this might be a solo moviegoer experience or movie experience. I've never really gone to films ever by myself. Concerts a couple of times, but movies no. Usually I'm with friends or family. So going to a theater by myself, and on top of that, being the only one watching this movie, kind of weird, kind of funny. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen, how much fun we can have, and yeah, we'll talk after I've watched this supposed masterpiece of a film. Catch you guys in a bit. Okay, it's about 6:30, and well, we just got out of the movie theater. It sure was a film. I was the only one there. It was very funny. So I picked the best seat. Of course, it squeaked, but you got to commit to it. Yeah, it was a fun time. I'll talk more about it when I get home. But what caught me off guard is that one of the movie theater workers just walked in toward the very end. I'm like, oh, guess the film must be close to over. And it was, but it's just I heard the door. I'm like, what's going on over there? And then yeah. I enjoyed it. It was a bit weird and tacky at times, but yeah, I'll save the kind of whole review when I get home. It was I enjoyed the acting. Music was great as always, but yeah, let's be back at the house. Okay, we're back at home. It's been fun today. Okay, so let's talk about this movie. It was okay, all things considered. The beginning and ending weren't great. But it was pretty decent. Everything after the montage with her friends up until pretty much the very end was good. You get a sense of who she was as a person, very arrogant, very not a Spice Girl. And it was overall pretty good. It's not as bad as critics were making it out to be, but it wasn't great. With that said, I've seen some terrible movies this week, and this is probably the best one I've seen, I think. Yeah, it's not the worst. It's just based on her life. Apparently the actress, whose name escapes me, did all the singing, and there was no lip syncing. I was like, I am thoroughly impressed by that. Oh my god. That it's hard to nail Winehouse's voice, and she pretty much did. I initially thought that she like I throughout the movie I'm like, oh yeah, she's definitely lip syncing. Like, why would they not use her music alongside this? Like, why would they not do that? Like, it didn't make any sense. But no, she sang throughout the entire movie. I'm like, oh my god. Once I learned that, I'm like, okay. Like, all the acting was great. It was, the script wasn't. It's just like the script and like the way things were. I'm not so sure if I talked about this here, but like the beginning of the movie was horrible. Um, like they have her looking through old family photos and like having cake and whatever, and that was kind of, uh, and like it felt weird. And then like their family is just singing some songs in like the living room, and then she comes in singing Sinatra, and it's just like, what on earth am I watching? Why, like, what is happening? And the movie did get better after that. Like, I didn't feel too terrible just like watching it. Like, it was pretty decent, and it showed like pretty much everything going on. um like some of the uh like apparently they were pretty true to like events that actually happened, like using archival footage, her winning the Grammy, um and things along those natures, right? It was pretty accurate. Paparazzi in England can be super super intense, and that's unfortunate, but hopefully that's a resolved issue. It was its whole thing, and I was like absolutely mortified by it. When I looked up on the Wikipedia article for her, it's like, oh yeah, eventually she filed like a restraining order type thing. You can't be within like 100 meters of her apartment. I'm like, why was that a rule in the first place that could be broken? It's just like ridiculous. But you know, it was overall pretty decent. I think I wouldn't watch it again, but if you're interested in seeing anything Amy Winehouse related, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and might as well take a watch. With that said, that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.